Hello and welcome back to episode 10 in my Skyblock world. Today's episode we have now got an end portal over there with a few eyes of ender in there. So today's goal is to build out to that area, which is just up here. So I'm going to extend the soul soil terrain that I'm building all the way over there. And I am gonna like there. Oh, we fell. So I'm gonna extend it from there to the portal and a bit further, and then I am going to build a structure around the portal, which you may or may not have seen in the thumbnail, depending on which one of the thumbnail it is, because I've made a few of them, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose yet. But what we need now is to go and do some resource gathering so that we can get some soul soil for the terrain. So let's time lapse gathering some soul soil. Alright, so, well, I guess we've just swam in lava for a bit too long. That wasn't the best move, but it's day 52 in this world, and that was a bit of a long time lapse, so I'm going to try to not have that many time lapses in this video now. So the next bit of the plan is to expand the terrain that I outlined before a lot, and hopefully next episode we'll go into the end and get an actually decent shovel that won't run out in like 2 seconds like this one did. Well, I know it wasn't 2 seconds, but it pretty much was for me when I'm editing. But let's just cut through a bit of this. And there we go, nearly done with this layer. It's a lot of placing blocks this is, but it's oddly satisfying, I feel like it is, at least, because I just enjoy watching each of the blocks just be placed, but I also enjoy the sound with every block. Why am I going out this way again? I don't know if I have enough blocks for that. Knowing me, I'm probably going to leave it like that. Alright, well, we do have a lot more blocks and we've fallen off. So, let's go back up there. Right, and now we're pretty much up here now. It's a lot of blocks, really. It doesn't feel like that many blocks to me, but because I play a lot of creative most of the time, so like I'm used to having this many blocks and then some. But it just amazes me at this scale that this is built, even though it's not massive. It's just like a larger project than I usually would attempt. This world is. And I intend to not just like give up halfway through like I used to, because like I haven't given up on my creative world yet, and I've been playing that for a long time. In this world, hopefully I'll be playing for even longer than my creative world if I give up on there. And I reckon I'll play this world a lot longer than I'll play the normal survival world, because I enjoy this a lot more. And it's not just because it's what I'm used to and I don't have to learn controls. It's not just because of that, even though partially it is because of that. Alright, so let's cut through a bit of this placing of blocks. And here we are again, all out of blocks. Once more, what a surprise that is. I kind of want a bit of like some netherite on my armour now. But right now we don't have enough diamonds really, so let's just like gather up some quartz, see what we can do with them. I think we need them for the build. Yeah, we'll probably need them for the build. But I think halfway through the build I realise that I want something else, and this in the build, like this isn't like my favourite build that I've ever built that you're gonna see in a few minutes, but it's one of the most recent ones that I've enjoyed building, because I just find it like a fun design in my own opinion. But it takes a lot of blocks. Like we need a lot of quartz, a lot of blackstone, a lot of basalt. So let's just start this all smelting so that it can be ready for when we get home, hopefully. Even though I'm not 100% sure that it will be, because I'm convinced that that won't be loaded when I'm in the nether. So, yeah. First diamond pickaxe. So let's gather some blackstone with it, because we need a lot of blackstone for what we want to build at some point. Never mind what we want to build at some point. What we need to build today, because I've planned it out, it will take a lot of blocks. So yeah. And that's not enough blocks, but oh well. Let's just place them magma blocks there to cover up a bit more lava, so I don't just accidentally fall into it. And let's mine out the next layer of blocks, so that we can hopefully acquire enough blackstone. I don't want to mine around the portal, but I guess I can, because it'll just reveal like the lower level of the portal, which is nice. If you like the music, then like I can give like some recommendations on where I get it from, but not right now. Like leave a comment asking about it, and I'll probably respond. And I've just recently started making the YouTube shorts, and like they're doing alright, I'd say, because like there's a lot of views on there, but At the same time, I feel like it's only because of the fact that it's a YouTube short that it's getting views. So like, if you're enjoying this content and like this video, then like check out my other videos on my YouTube shorts and that. And I also do stream on Twitch occasionally, so if you like using Twitch, then you can watch that. But let's skip through to building this amazing, magnificent structure. And here we are. Hopefully we've got enough blocks. I'm not 100% sure myself, but well, I am going off my own little reference image, and I can show that right now. Right, so there is the picture, and what I wanted to do was build this main structure in the middle of what you've just seen, and then afterwards I came up with the idea for the little bone block pillars, because I decided that just the cake looking thing in the middle wasn't good enough for what I wanted. But let's time lapse the building of this structure. Alright, so there we have it. That's pretty much the entire structure constructed and complete. So let's just go and remove this wandering trader, and that's it. Thanks for watching and goodbye.